EcoCar. EcoCar is a great opportunity for students, graduate students, faculty, to be engaged in the future of automotive technology. Why is Uvic involved in EcoCar? Well, it all started with Jeremy Wise, and he was asked by Dr. Dong to write a proposal with some help from graduate students to enter into this competition called the EcoCar Challenge. And so Jeremy spent a good, I guess it was maybe like 2 weeks where we hardly even saw him because he was, up till 3 in the morning.
There was a request for proposals that was out to for teams to join EcoCar, join the competition. So schools from all around North America, were preparing proposals. For some reason though, we didn't quite, I don't know if we didn't find out about it or an email got lost or what happened. That was back in December, but we didn't get the original news that this EcoCar Challenge was happening. So it really wasn't until about a week and a half before the proposals were due that we found out, hey, there's this challenge going on, we should be part of it. So we found out about a week and a half ahead of time through a reminder email saying, hey, is there any Canadian schools interested in doing this challenge? We're like, wow, this sounds great. Too bad there's only a week and a half. Because I was interested in renewable vehicle and energy technologies. And so, I had a chance to learn about some of this stuff through schoolwork and co-ops, but the ability to be able to work on this stuff hands-on, do the design work on real product, seemed like, a dream come true.
How awesome is this, eh?
I mean, there's only a limited number of schools that can be a part of this. We're building a car that has 40 miles of plug-in range. So that power is going to come from somewhere. When you plug it in, at least when you're out in BC, 92% of it's coming from hydro. So you're doing well. Hydro is a very clean energy source, so when you plug it in, you're not going to have very many greenhouse gas emissions coming from your average power mix coming into your vehicle. Kind of when you're looking at the whole North American view though, or down in the States, a lot of the power comes from coal. It's not quite as nice. It starts actually becoming very comparable to actually just running your car on your your gas that you normally run your vehicle on. So that's one of the things that's very important, with electric cars. You really only get the advantage if your electricity source in the beginning is clean. Well, that's one of the reasons why we chose our design, because we have this 40 miles of plug-in range. So it's going to be really accepted by our community out here because we have this clean energy source. Plus, being in Victoria, we have a smaller type of driving range requirement compared to people in big cities.
I think increasingly they talk about electrification of vehicles.
Yeah.
So this is the idea of not just directly coupling your engine to the wheels, but somewhere in the middle you have some of it going through an electrical state. And that's been kind of the first stage of that, is these hybrid vehicles. And that's essentially what it means. You have an electric motor and some electrical generator in there, so some of the power can go through that electrical system, and some of the power goes through like your drive shaft, turning things like a conventional car.
The collaboration we had over the past allowed us to know how to model hybrid vehicle powertrain.
Wow.
And come out a new, better design. And this allowed us to have a winning proposal, to be one of the 17 winning teams.
Yeah.
And also allow me to offer the course in the fall.
That's really exciting.
To attract more than 50 students from mechanical, electrical, computer, and software engineering program, both graduate and undergraduate program. And we built up this very productive, very energetic team.
Now, if you got a regular transmission car, there was nothing but the fixed gearbox. You don't have many options, and
like fuel efficiency and not a lot, right?
Yeah, you don't. It's kind of worse fuel efficiency, but more important, it doesn't have the option you can change. So, this is a very interesting and exciting project. You got it's a vehicle I like, and also you got so many things to change.
Yeah, there's a lot of
a
lot
of creativity you can put in, and
yeah, that's good. I like that.
We are the only school in the West Coast of the US and Canada.
On the business side, we have corporate relations, outreach, and education. So pretty much my role is to facilitate the tasks between that need to be completed on the 3 different fields.
Yeah, what we're basically doing is myself, Mike Wallstrom, Stephen Boyd, we're all competition graduates who are now working with these competitions. We've sort of fanned out across the USA and Canada, and we're inspecting all the schools to see if their facilities and infrastructure are essentially ready to receive the vehicle. And so we give schools points for getting everything ready and getting everything together. That's really what we're here to do. Make sure that you're going to be able to work on the car, work on it safely, and that's probably our biggest concern right there. And that's all this inspection is really about, safety. You guys did very, very well. You guys did really, really well, especially considering the you know, I know that you guys are getting your facilities together. You're not the only school who is, but your book was extremely organized. Your machine shop is spotlessly clean. Your temporary facility is huge. I'm very jealous. I can say that our facilities were not quite as nice as what you're going to go into, and it looks like the facility you're building is going to be really awesome. You should be able to do some really good work there.
Of Uvic, we call Hybrid Electric Vehicle Research and Training Center, also the home of EcoCar.